Yo, Prince, you want to do this one?
Awesome, let's check it out. Let's see what this guy has.
Alright, take it.
Oh snap. Friends, what we have here is the Jordan 14s. I like these, man. These are actually inspired by a Ferrari. You can see on the lateral side, right? This is the lateral side, right? Right? This is the meteor side. Whatever side this is, but you can, guys, look at that. First of all, this is basically the tongue represents the wings. You see that part at the back of the car? What's that thing called again? The wings?
Spoiler.
The spoiler. This represents the spoiler, and just the shape alone is like that part right here is the face of the toe box of the car. Like this right here, you know the Ferrari, the face of the nose of the Ferrari. Look at that. Like look at that. That's like the nose of the Ferrari, and the wheels will go like right here. Overall, this is a well-designed shoe. The only thing I would wish is just the materials were a little bit better. Like this part kind of gets to me. I don't know why.
I love it. You know why?
No, I love it, but like I just don't like the quality of it. But I love this part.
But
I
you
love
know
this
the paint's like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that paint is to replicate the Ferrari.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about like just the way how it just seems a little like get scratched up. Other than that, this is a very, very well designed shoe. These are one of the more underrated Jordans. But I think mainly because they're more of a ball shoe. But you can drip these. You can drip these if you know how to rock. You can drip these.
Would you rock these?
Would I rock them? Yeah. But these are fire. I think these are fire. Yeah. I can see myself. I would wear these with Dickies right now. You can wear these with Dickies. So I would rock these. Now Jordan's gonna talk about some of the materials.
Okay, thank you, Prince. So let's just get into the box real quick. I'm gonna read it out to you guys. So this pair is called the Air Jordan 14 Retro White Black Hyper Royal, and I did it in size 9, and it retails for $255 Canadian. It's a little bit pricey. It comes out to $283 Canadian, which is like, that's pretty steep, but at the same time, like, this was my first 14, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I could go grab a pair because, man, like, having these in hand, I don't know what it was, bro, but I kept wanting them as soon as I saw them in the picture, and I had to have them. So, getting onto the materials, tire shoe is basically in leather upper. So let's start off with the toe box. This is really nice because this leather on the toe box is nice and buttery. There's no perforations. It's just nice and soft, and it's butter. Like literally.
It's a well-designed shoe, man.
Oh man, wait. Yo, I literally smell like I went to a sport check. So on the branding on the toe box as well, you see a black Jumpman. Nice and small, super subtle. I love it. On the side, you do have like these rubber parts of Hyper Royal, which is really nice. You got it here, and you've got it here. Moving on to the side of the shoe, you do have this really nice puffy leather. It's crinkly, it's really tumbled. Yeah. And I really like the paneling on this as well. Nice and perforated. And the cool thing about the shoe too is that they broke up the materials really, really well. I'm glad they didn't use like a suede or nubuck. I'm glad they only kept it leather. I feel like it's a lot cleaner that way. You have this other hit of rubber, which is again the Hyper Royal, and of course you do have that carbon fiber hit here, and on this side you have the carbon fiber hit here with the little ventilation system, which is really cool. It obviously replicates the part of the Ferrari, which is really nice, and I really think the design is so like timeless, you know what I mean? It's just like, I've always liked 14s, but I've never actually obtained one, and this is a really great pair to actually have my first one off, so that's really cool. As you guys can see on the midsole, you do have this white buttery rubber once again, going all the way around. Over here, you do see on the back, kind of replicates like a tire, which is really dope. Now on the outsole, you do have the kit hits of carbon fiber again, and you have the blue Jumpman again, which is really cool because it feels more like a plastic material, which is dope. And then you have this hit of black, and it does actually have XIV, which is again 14 in Roman numerals. And of course on the rest of the outsole is white, and this part is a little bit nice and buttery. It would have been actually pretty cool if it came with Hyper Royal lacers, but it didn't. It only came with white. And of course on the tongue, same thing, tumbled leather, just like the side of the shoe. And moving on to the top of the tongue, you do see the perforated holes, and then this part right here, like a really thick fabric. It's going to be really comfortable. It's nice and high quality. I don't feel like it's going to rip anytime soon. So you've got the spoiler, which is basically on the back of the car. And then it also has basically a patch of black. And on the front, it does say Jordan. And on the back, it says XIV once again, which stands for 14. Inside the sock liner is just your standard premium nylon, but it feels nice and stiff actually. It feels like it's gonna be a lot of ankle support, which is really dope. This one actually is just a nice, thin, cheap material, but this will do, you know what I mean? You've got the Hyper Royal inside, and then you got the hits of black and Hyper Royal once again. Moving on to the back of the heel, as you can see, you see the 23, again basically like a car, and you see like this rubber panel. It has a little bit of line designs on it. This is actually so dope because even the Jumpman and the 23 look really nice. I'm actually really glad that they actually made it like black. It's good that they didn't make it blue because this really coordinates with the tongue. You know what I mean? Now, the cool thing about this too is, I don't know if you guys can see the rubber over here, but this acts as tail lights, which is really sick. I don't know, maybe if I'm on the court, which is probably never, or if I'm walking down the street, I can maybe put my tail lights on to make sure you know that I'm gonna merge with you or something. But yeah, basically this part right here, I think this is supposed to resemble tires as well. So, and of course you can't forget the Ferrari inspired emblem with the Jumpman in the middle. Now, the last material I want to talk about is just a little hit of Hyper Royal, which is nubuck, I believe, and it feels nice and soft, actually nice and buttery. I actually got to try on the 9 and the 9.5 to see what it would feel like, and honestly, you can go true to size in this. My feet are really wide, but this fits really nicely. Now, a lot of people might think like because it has like rubber on the side, will it stretch to the side? It felt really nice for me, and honestly, I think it was great. So overall, I really think this shoe is really well constructed, and as soon as I saw these on the shelf, even when I saw them online, this is definitely a shoe that I wanted to see for myself. And you know what? This is a cop. I'm keeping these. Like, this is going to be part of the collection now, so I'm really happy.
It's good to be. That's a good shoe for the collection, man. Yeah, it diversifies your collection.
Yeah, and this is a silhouette that I don't have. You know what I mean? So let's do this one, right? So guys, this is what they look like beside each other. Really, really nice. Like, this is such a beautiful shoe. Honestly, I fell in love with these. Like, so guys, this is Jordan Stamina and obviously Prince behind the camera now too, which is really crazy to hear. This is Jordan Stamina from Fight for Hype, and I just want to say we are almost at 1.5K. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is unbelievable. Woo. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. You guys have been killing it. Smash the like button for your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you're into sneakers, you already know what to do. So, without further ado, let's go put these bad boys on feet and let's go.